Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Banner Saga. So we're here in this god-awful town, where everything's sunk and it's full of people who don't like us very much. We only have 7 days of supplies left, so we might just leave town at this point. I think that is in our best interest. And there's no one else that we can level up or anything. Yeah. Echoes. Oh no, we can level Oddleaf up. Sure. We'll bump Oddleaf up a little bit. Okay. Strength, and that one. Go. Ought to do a little bit of extra hurt. Either way, we have a journey ahead of us, and I know Avon wants us to wait for Juno, but I don't want to spend too much more time in this town, so... Avon really, really wants us to wait for Juno. Fine. Alright. We've got some injured people. So we'll wait. Just a little bit. A random assortment of people from the caravan confront you. Listen, says one. We don't feel safe here. I don't know anything about menders or whatever, but we're gonna leave, and I hope you'll join us. Looks like a couple dozen people. Farmers and fighters alike feel the same way. I don't think we can afford to lose any more fighters. Let's try and get them to stay. They make it very clear they're not interested in discussing the issue, shaking their head and setting out. Without the rest of the caravan ready to go, there's little you can do to stop them. You hope they make it, and that you haven't made a mistake yourself. Oh my god. That's sad. Alright, well, rest another day, I guess. Well, everybody's healed, and our morale is great for some reason. There we go, just keep ourselves up at 7 days worth of supplies. I don't want to wait that much longer. There we go, just one more day. Nope, still no sign. Alright, Avon, I think we need to leave. We can't just wait here, Avon. I'm sure she'll catch up with us. We've got problems, says Ivor. The whole place is flooded. We could try to walk the muddy parts, but it'll be slow going. We could try to float the caravan over the lake, but we might tip or get stuck. Or we could just go around the whole thing, but I have no idea how long that'll take. What do you think? Cock the wagons and pay some locals to help? No. No, thank you. I do not trust the locals. Detour around the flooding. I feel like fording the river is probably our safest bet. You pack everything up and take as much weight off the wagons as you can. Soon you're walking through ankle-deep water and thick mud, hoping that the rest of the caravan can hold out. The footing is sticky and slow, but the water isn't too deep outside the town. It takes a while, but you manage to cross the enormous mud pit outside of Sigurholm with an intact, if not cranky, caravan of people. Okay, well, morale dip is fine, because our morale's currently at maximum. So, not a big concern there. Oof, alright, we only have 3 days of supplies now. I should have left way earlier. A group of men with broad shoulders and thick cloaks approach the caravan. They might be outlaws, you hear nearby, and the idea quickly ripples through the clansmen. One of the strangers approaches saying, "We've run out of food. Any help would be welcome." His hard eyes reveal nothing of his motivations. "We don't have any spare food, my dude. I'm sorry." I don't... This whole place seems to be full of unscrupulous characters. I don't think I want to invite them into our caravan. We don't have any food we can spare. We're going to inform them of the dredge, but not offer them food. We can't spare the food, you say, but I'll tell you this. Turn and run. The dredge behind us follows swiftly. The men exchange unsurprised looks before the leader says, "We appreciate the warning, but it makes our need for food greater. You consider how you want to approach this. We're just going to decline to help them." "We have no food to spare," you tell the strangers. The man gravely nods in understanding before raising a hand and dropping it. Arrows suddenly slice through the caravan and people scream. In the commotion, they grab what they can and run. They're gone before you can take stock of the situation, and after patching up the wounded, you have nothing to show for it but a little less food and some dead clansmen. Oh my god. Oh, that was all of our food. No. Damn it. We're gonna start losing people now. As you're about to head off to sleep for the night, Onef pulls you aside. I have a couple of concerns I want to speak to you about, he says, in private. You find a quiet place to talk. What's on your mind, asks Rook. How well do you know the people traveling with us, says Onef. How many strangers are in the caravan now? The group decides not just me. Who are you worried about? We have picked up quite a few. It's about Ekil. We have picked up quite a few. I've been watching folks since I joined you. Your companions from Skogar, they're loyal. I mean, it seems pretty clear that they'd die to protect you. I suppose I'd do the same, says Rook. What about Varl? Asks Onef. You don't even know half those warriors. You're telling me they have no problem following a man's orders now? After everything that happened at Einertoft? If they're willing to fight, it's worth the risk. Until the moment that it's all gone wrong, says Onef. What happens the first time the Varl don't want to do what you tell them? If Crummer gave the word, I guarantee at least half would follow. Let's be honest, they could take this caravan by force at any time if they wanted to. But they haven't. Doesn't mean they won't, says Onef. They're not the biggest problem, though. There's a mender with us. A mender who pulls lightning out of the sky and tells us what to do and where to go. Myself, I think we lucked out when his mentor didn't show up in Sigurholm. Avon's just the apprentice. What in the depths is his master capable of? Think about it, Rook. What do you really know about Avon? I heard they were found practically dead in the middle of nowhere when the dredge started showing up. Then an enormous serpent shows up at Einertoft after tearing the world in half, takes one look at Avon and bolts. Suddenly they need our help instead of the Mender Council. How does that make any damn sense? Again, if Avon was going to do something, he probably would have done it by now. You might be distorting what happened. I don't think the serpent ran away from Avon. Or Avon might be, says Onef. I'm grateful for what you've done to get us this far, Rook. But it's always been about trust. I think it's time to part ways, so to speak. Nothing personal. Suddenly you gasp for air. When you look down, Onef is holding a knife buried deep in your ribs. Yeah, there it is. I think the caravan moves on a little bit. Your vision blurs and blood fills your sight. You gasp again. There's a bird whistle and the camp becomes a blur of motion. Onef's fighters from Frostfeller leap into action, cutting people down. As Oddleaf turns to fire on the men, Onef runs her through and pulls the blade from her back without even breaking his stride. She drops like a sack of flour. In one clean motion, his blade then takes Egil in the throat before the boy can grab his shield. Onef heads straight for Alette, who freezes in unbridled terror. You rise to your feet through the pain. Egil and Oddleaf are dead. Somehow you find the strength to cleave the nearest traitor in two, but you can't find the breath to shout. You think your lung might be punctured. Onef clutches Alette's wrist amidst the commotion, tosses her bow aside, and pulls her into the deep woods. Her eyes meet yours across the campsite. No, her lips say, though you can't hear the words. A dozen men appear between you as Ivor steps into view, as fearsome as you've ever seen him. Mistakes were made. Alright. Well, Rook is injured, so let's not bring him for this. But we've got some other nastiness that we can throw at people. Let's bring Gunnulf. He can fuck up someone's day. And let's bring Avon. Actually, let's put Nid last, because the way her passive works. Everybody's got items except Nid, who can have... Oh, I've just got this one, which I don't really want Nid to have. Okay, never mind. I wonder if there's any way to avoid that, like, other than just not letting Onef in the caravan. I wonder if there's any way to avoid that that event happening. Okay, so Ekil can go mess up their archer's day. Let's go. Just make a nice little defensive block here. And then Gunnulf's not going super early in the turn order, so I want to avoid him getting jumped by people. So let's actually keep the Varl. There we go. That way these guys are not really in the fight at the start. Alright, Ekil, let's go do some damage to their archer before she gets a chance to do anything. Go. 1 star damage there. Smack. Great. Alright, so she's not doing a whole lot right now. She's just going to do armor break. Blink. Which, I mean, it's unpleasant, but we'll make do. This dude gets to go next, and I don't want him to. Or at least I don't want him to do anything. But he also has a bunch of armor, so we might just need to settle for an armor break. He's not really going to be able to damage any of the people who he's fighting right now. So cracking his armor a little bit will help us out. Oh, shoot. He can damage Avon, though. That's not good. Alright. Who's going next? One of these guys? That guy's going next. Alright, he's far away from the fight, so that's fine. I'm going to get rid of that dude, because he's threatening Avon, and that's bad. Just get that nonsense out of here right now, thank you. Okay, these guys are all scuttling around. I want to park just outside their range. The archer I'm less worried about. Alright, so let's move Gunulf. Okay, I'm just going to shuffle Gunulf over one step and then end his turn. Hopefully these guys will move somewhere where I can reach them. Okay, that's fine. Alright, Avon has things. I need these guys to be positioned better so that I can arc lightning them properly, because it bounces diagonally. The other thing he can do is restores armor up to half of Ender's current willpower plus 1. So we may as well just restore some of Hogan's armor, right? Bing, there we go. Spellcasters. They're just all in a line. It's actually kind of annoying, because I want them to be diagonal so that I can bounce shots. Now, let's move Nid up here. Hang on, who's going next? Is this guy? Okay, good. Yeah, alright, so we can move Nid up here. What is her thing? Eric Greer range with 100% chance to hit. None of these dudes have damage armor, though. So yeah, we're going to take this opportunity to move closer. And just put some damage on you. Okay. They're all trying to get around here. Okay, that's fine by me. Alright, now we've got some targets we can bounce diagonally to. For now, let's get Ekil up like so. And then just get some... Actually... Ah, damn. I can't undo my move, can I? I was gonna say I could have... Oh, shoot. Get into our... Eh. Alright, that's a rough one. Well... Who's going next? The archer? Okay. And then it's this guy who's not gonna be able to get into melee with anybody but Ekil. Alright. In that case, you may as well just get some more damage on these dudes. Actually, how much armor break can you do to this guy before Ivor's turn? Because that'll help us out a decent chunk if Ivor can just cripple that guy. I think. Oof. Alright. Okay, good. Ivor can, in fact, just cripple this guy. And also block people off from getting to Nid, which is great. Okay, excellent. Okay, deflect is great. Bring Gunulf up here. Get rid of this dude. Actually, Tempest will get rid of both of them. Clockwise, so this one. Plump. There we go. Take those two guys out. Alright, let's see how this chain lightning works. Arc lightning, this guy. Max power. Good damage. Ah, shoot, now that guy can get to, Ah, damn. Alright, screwed that one up. Okay, well, do you not have the bonus strength damage when stationary? You do have the thing, but it doesn't seem to be... I guess he's not missing enough armor for it to give any bonus. Oh well. Archer Lady's gonna go next, but she doesn't do anything. So why don't we just attack this dude? Reduce his strength a little bit. Thunk. Archer Lady. Some armor break, that's fine. Okay, this guy's going next, so we may as well just... Oh no, if we knock him out, then his buddy gets to go next. Okay, so instead, reduce this dude's armor before our Varl friends get to go. Right. Okay, Ivor. Thank you. Just make this guy not too threatening anymore. Oof, alright, still taking a bit of hurt. Alright, at this point we may as well just start cleaning these dudes up. They're all low enough that we can just start getting rid of them. Blink. Okay. Can you hit him with lightning from there? Is it worth it? Not really. Getting Avon kills doesn't really help us, because he's already level 5. And I need other people to get the experience, so just chill out there for now. Going to fight Gunnulf. A bold choice. Yeah, just get rid of this. You can take out the archer. Blink. Go. Alright, it's this guy's turn again. Ow. Yeah, if we can get Ekil to kill, that would actually be pretty good. Well, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to pull it out this time. No. Alright, weaken this dude's armor. Let's just keep... see if we can get Ekil to kill here. Just everybody break this dude's armor. I'm not sure if... I don't think armor damage overflows, so... Here we go. And let's just... patch up Ekil's armor a little bit. Boom. There we go. Very useful ability to have. Nid does 13 damage. How much of that is bonus? Yeah, that's all from her passive. Now he doesn't have any armor. Let's chill out. Okay. Takes Swing Ivor. Doesn't get him very far. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. We got Ekil promotion. Excellent. Alright. Ekil got a promotion, and Hogan... no, Mogan got injured. Right, Hogan's dead. Oof. 9 renown. Not bad. Where is Alette? Shouts Ivor, tearing through the nearest bandit, but you're already hobbling into the deep woods where they disappeared, ignoring the battle raging behind you. In a haze of pain, you start to think you've lost their tracks. Then you hear Alette screaming in the distance, followed by silence. You tear through the trees. In a small clearing, Alette lies with her back against a tree. Her hands and her clothes are covered in blood. She stares vacantly ahead, unblinking. Beside her is the body of Onef, an arrow buried in his right eye as if placed there by hand. She looks in your direction, and then at Onef. I killed him, she says. Alette, are you alright? Asks Rook. You cringe as much from the pain as the appearance of Alette after her bloody struggle with Onef. No, I'm not hurt. I had no choice. Dad, your chest. You're bleeding. Suddenly she's at your side, putting pressure on the wound. I can fix this. Where's my needle? Oddleaf! Anyone! Ivor! Shouts Avon. I found them! Just as your sight goes black, you see Avon, Ivor, and Alette standing over you. He's gonna make it? Asks Alette. Your eyes open to the sound of Alette's voice. Normally, a wound like that. I only hope I did enough, says Avon. I'll survive, says Rook. Dad! Alette shouts. Alette stops herself from hugging your bandaged chest, pulling your head to her instead. The words come out easier than you expected. Oddleaf? Asks Rook. It's a good thing Avon was here, says Ivor. She's gonna pull through, though it was a nasty wound. We managed to kill most of those traitorous sons of bitches, and the rest fled into the woods. There were a lot of people I couldn't save, says Avon. You did everything you could, Avon, says Alette. Nobody expects you to raise the dead. Avon frowns deeply, putting a hand to his forehead. Why did Onef do this, Rook? He was talking to you right before it happened. He thought my leadership would get us killed. Utter bastard, says Ivor. All this time we had no idea. Ekil killed a good half-dozen of Onef's men by himself. He told me Onef was running Frostfeller the whole time. He left Frostfeller behind when he saw a better opportunity. Guess that relationship is over. Ekil was always just the barking dog you put in the yard to find out who your enemies are. It was no accident Onef went after those of us from Skoger. He must have thought with us gone he'd take the banner and the rest would fall in line, says Rook. Or worse, they'd take all the supplies for themselves and leave the rest as dredge bait, says Ivor. We have to be more careful. We can't just let anyone join the caravan anymore. Where do you draw the line, Ivor? I don't know, Rook. I really don't. None of this changes the fact that Bellower is out there, somewhere, following us. The swamp around Sigurholm might buy us some time, but we've got to keep moving. Your body aches all over, but Ivor's right. The road calls. The caravan is already starting to pack up camp. Alright. Egil died, which is a shame. There's an achievement for getting him all the way to the end of the story. But he apparently, there's like a bunch of different situations where he can get killed. And that was one of them. Again, I'm not sure if once you have Onif in the caravan, there's any way of avoiding him betraying you at this point. Let's see what Oddleaf has to say. How's the wound? Asks Rook. You notice Oddleaf wince as she rises to greet you. It's doing a lot better. When I saw it happen, I thought for sure. Ah, well, I'm really glad you would have missed me, Rook, asks Oddleaf. She smiles. Without Avend, that's all you could have done. Instead, you'll have to put up with my crap a little longer. It still aches like you wouldn't believe, though. Oh, maybe you would. Heard you took a stabbing yourself. I guess things could have gone worse. How are you doing? I'm doing alright, says Oddleaf. Sometimes it's lonely since my husband died. I guess I'd say it's more like being alone, even surrounded by all these people. Not like I don't have enough to worry about, though. I'm glad to have a let around. And you, Rook. What do you think about the caravan? You mean, should we start kicking people out? That's a tough one. Usually I'd be the first to give you a dirty look for suggesting it. On the other hand, I got a sword in my back. Oddleaf thinks for a long moment before sighing. Don't send anyone away. Just make sure nothing happens to Alette. I'll let you get some rest. Okay, thanks. I'll take you up on that. You know, you're welcome to keep me company, says Oddleaf. When I'm a little more awake, I mean. I'll talk to you later. Alright, what does our good buddy Ekil have to say for himself? Look who it is, still not dead. How are things, Rook? Asks Ekil. I can never guess with you, Ekil, says Rook. I heard you helped drive off the traitors when Onef attacked us, and it leaves me always wondering, what's your deal? I'm not so hard to understand. Why don't you try asking instead of telling? Why didn't you warn us about Onef? Didn't I? Asks Ekil. How many times did I have to call him a traitor before you got the message? What do you want me to say? Watch out, Onef's gonna murder your whole family? You didn't fill me in on the details. He was always like that. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to convince you to off me. But listen, I don't need to know, so keep it to yourself. Why did you stick with him? I don't know, Rook. Family makes you do weird things. You know what the worst part is? We became kin when he married my sister. She died of a fever one night. But she didn't. She wasn't sick. He killed her. I don't know why he did it. Maybe he just felt like it. I was so furious. I got so angry that I wanted him to beg. I could kill him without a second thought, but that wasn't enough. I wanted him to feel sick about it. Puke his guts out. And somehow that turned into... Over time, he never cared, and I gave up and did what he wanted. Don't know how it happened. But when I attacked you in Frostfeller, guess I'll just say it wasn't my idea. You're welcome to stay with us. Had no plans to go anywhere, says Ekil. So you're gonna let me walk around with my own axe and everything? That doesn't mean I'm not watching you, says Rook. I can accept that, says Ekil. You're a good man. I need to get going. And I need to take a piss, says Ekil. You're not the only busy man around here, you know. You shake your head as Ekil steps away from camp. Alright, good. Ekil's I mean, he's a little off, but he's an okay dude. We don't have enough renown to level anyone up. And we don't have any supplies, so we're gonna have to pass without rest for now, which is fine because we only have a couple people injured, right? Oof, Oddleaf's still hurt. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay with that resting for the moment, although we are gonna need to stop and heal up at some point. Stop! A resolute voice calls from somewhere in front of you. The surrounding terrain comes alive with fighters surrounding the caravan. No need for bloodshed, the leader says. Leave a couple wagons and pretend you never even stopped here. We don't have any supplies for them to steal. So I'm not actually sure what giving them supplies will do for us. It might hurt our morale, but like... we can't actually lose any food here. We're gonna inform them about the dredge. I'm guessing you have no idea that the dredge are on their way, you shout. If that's the case, friend, says the leader, we need those supplies more than ever. Oh, god damn it. Alright, we're fighting again. Friggin' bandits, man. Alright, let's pull Let's pull Mogan out of there, because he's actually quite badly hurt. And instead, we will bring our good buddy Crummer. Bring in 3 Varl to this fight. Okay, Crummer does not have an item. We may as well... Oh, excuse me. Oh no, Echo's in the fight. Okay. Well, Crummer's just gonna have to make do then. Oh. This is not even a particularly threatening amount of bandits. Chances are their archers going first. Let's see. Reasonably strong. These guys are all reasonably strong. Alright, well, let's deal with that archer first. And then let's keep... I don't have another, frontline dude here. Such is life. Just keep Nid vaguely in the back. Try and keep everyone on the same side here. Alright, Echo. Oh, the archer's not going first. She's going second, though, so that's actually okay. We can just make her not useful. Whack! Okay, this dude's coming up here. Oof. Alright, that's a chunk of damage. Alright, Ivor. Archer's going next, but she's not doing any damage. Then it's this guy, who will probably come up and fight Ekil, but Crummer gets to go before him. That doesn't really help us, though. He's probably just going to come up and hit Ekil. There's not a lot I can do about it. What we can do is start cracking some armor, though. Plus, if he comes up to attack Ekil, Gunelf can just go, like, murder him. There we go. Okay, Archer doing the full armor break. Oh, that's rude. Alright, again, let's crack some armor so that Nid can get full damage. I'm wondering why I'm not sure what causes the... Oh, it's probably because they have the shield wall bonus on. Crack. Okay. Oh, he's going for... Ow, he's going for Gunelf. Well, that's just plain rude. Okay. Well... Avond can do a chunk of hurt to this guy, and then Nid should be able to shoot him for a lot of damage. It's a decent chunk of hurt, and also screws up my positioning when they do that. Alright, Avond, let's... Actually... Nah, there's not really any need for us to arc lighting these dudes. Not entirely sure what to do with Avond. May as well just fix up people's armor, I suppose. There we go. Keep Crummer going a little bit longer. Alright. Not too bad on the damage front there. Alright, good. It's getting a ton of bonus damage here. Clink. Excellent. Oof. Alright. So... Guts is also going to hit Ivor, though. Well, units... Yeah, okay. So I don't want to do that. What I want to do instead is work on this dude's armor. Like, ow. Rude. Okay. I could put this guy down. Ivor actually can't move from where he is right now. That guy's not a threat anymore. Alright, let's just... drop that dude to 1 HP. Interesting choice. Alright, this guy's still at full health. He's also going next, which is a problem because he could go screw up Avond. Unfortunately, there's not actually a ton that I can do to prevent that because Avond doesn't have any armor right now. I think I might be better served by just focusing on this dude, who I can actually damage quite badly. Right, because this guy's... Yeah, he's just gonna go kill Avond. There's nothing I can do about that. We can finish this dude off. Yeah, Gunelf is unfortunately a little bit out of position here. Which actually frees Ivor up to move up to that guy. Ah, alright, now you're going. I could just have you knock this guy out. He's not in the turn order very far. Or, no, but that'll block Ivor. Never mind, don't do that. Let's move around to the other side of Gunolf and crack this dude's armor some. Oof. Alright, that's a chunk of hurt right there. Alright, let's deal with this guy. Go. Got him down to 1 strength. Oh dear. Ah, damn. Alright, this dude with the full health is causing me problems. Let's, resolve this issue. Okay, Gunolf, if you don't mind, just start cleaning these dudes up. Okay, Nid unfortunately has to move to shoot someone, but that's okay. Just hit this lady. Have her kill her own twin sister over there. Oof. Alright, and then Avon can finish this guy off. Great. Okay. Now grows. Great. Crummer got promoted. Oh, that's good. Avon is injured, and who else got injured? Oh, Crummer, that's right. I feel like I've done a not so great job of leveling people up in this game. Got kind of mishmash of things going on. Okay. Looks like we're about to reach a town, but I'm not sure if that town is going to have a bunch of events at it, and I think this is a pretty good place to call it for today. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.